In Lancashire, the Chawner family had been evicted from their home after over 500 complaints from neighbours about their antisocial behaviour.
Pee all over the milk.
Neighbours, we don't get to pick them, and just like family, if you have the wrong ones, it can make your life a nightmare.
We don't open our windows and throw bricks. That's just a load of lies.
Now, I saw this show on Nightmare Neighbours from Hell. It's another trash TV show, but this one comes with a twist, because it's from the perspective of the family that seem like the actual bad people, but are convinced through their own victimhood that they are in the right. Let's just see what the family are like.
The Chawners comprised Dad Philip,
I've got sticky hands now.
Mum Audrey, 24-year-old Emma,
You're only meant to have a couple of pieces, not the whole thing.
Oh, shut up.
26-year-old Sam,
Oh, the carpet sucks!
terrier Jenny, and a cockatiel called Billy.
Move it.
We're just caring.
Friendly, that's it. That's what we are, friendly.
As a neighbour, I've never felt the need to consistently insist that I'm friendly. And the more I make these videos, the more I see the repeating pattern of people that, with respect, aren't even looking after themselves, taking animals that they are then probably not taking care of. There should be a minimum requirement to adopt pets. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. You might think I'm being harsh. These prejudices come with knowledge of the type of people they are.
A few weeks after moving in, the arrival of the family's loudest member, their beloved Pooch, was to mark a turning point in community relations.
And once we got Jenny, our neighbour complained about her barking 24 hours a day, which was never true.
Do you know, when that window being open, that made the dog worse.
The cameraman knows what he's doing. They hard cut from the interview saying it never existed, it didn't happen, straight to just raw 4K footage of the dog barking. And now, I don't blame the dog. It's a small, energetic dog. Dogs like that need to be walked quite a lot. And I'm making a judgment here. I don't think it's being walked that much. I'll hold my hands up. I'll take the flak for that one. I doubt it's being walked as much as it needs to use up its energy reserve, and that probably makes it slightly rowdy. Like a toddler, you have to let the wee whippersnapper run around, otherwise it'll cause chaos at home and shit on the floor. It's just like a kid.
And for the neighbours, who chose not to be identified, it was hell.
I didn't even add that fire emoji. That was the show, I think. What the fuck?
It was relentless.
Get out the window!
A little bit of shit on the floor there. The dog's running around, looking outside, looking through the window, begging, praying, crying, just to fucking go there. And they're just sat on the sofa, screaming at it to get down.
Equally, the neighbours' pets were proving a problem for the Chawners.
Oh, I must have stepped in it.
That means people don't pick up their own.
Where's the vet wipes?
That's disgusting.
There's literally shit on your floor. But they're trying to say it's the neighbour's dogs and he stood in it. That happened on the inside of your front door, my guy. I'm sorry. Don't be trying to make out like you're the victims of shit when you're living in it.
One morning I got up, the milk was on the doorstep, and there's a dog up the road, and someone let the dog pee all over the milk.
I don't know how you prove that, but if that did happen, that's vile. Even if the neighbour's being shitty, letting your dog piss on their milk, that's a crazy return of fire.
The dog poo, that's a load of rubbish, because when our dog does his business, we pick it up and we put it in the bin. That's where it belongs.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. I mean, I guess it's a question of who you believe. All the neighbours and the town councilman, or the people whose home kind of looks like a little tray anyway.
The bit down here is down here.
Ew.
I never once saw the Chawners pick up their dog's mess.
This is Jenny's poo.
He's just used a wet wipe to smear the shit into his own carpet, and he's saying that the dogs... Oh, come on. The camera crew must have known that they were just bullshitting.
It wasn't just the Chawners' pets their neighbours had an issue with. It was also their favourite pastime.
I'm going to watch Supermarket Sweep, Deal or No Deal, fall in the bed, and then come down with me, and that'll swing right round then till 6 o'clock with the news.
Yes.
Ooh-wee, busy girl. No wonder there's no time to clean. A schedule that busy and you expect her to be cleaning, contributing, working, doing anything? Look at what she sat beside there. Did someone get their head caved in and blood spilled? Like, what even is that? You could just lean and wipe it. But how could you do that when you have such a busy, TV schedule. The mobility thing, the weight thing, I don't know the situation that's led there, but like, she has 2 kids. No one in that household is working, right? They're all painters. They're drawing from Her Majesty. I don't know, just take care of the shit you're given for free.
Yes, television is my most important thing in life because there's
Oh
not
my
much else.
God. I mean, the mobility issues, I do feel for her, but just generally speaking, if you told me that this was a Resident Evil Village villain introduction, I would 100% believe you.
By 2007, there'd been over 500 complaints of noise and antisocial behaviour against the Chawners.
God, that's a lot. Surely that's enough for like actual council intervention by that point.
But the family felt the neighbours were against them for another reason.
In Ramsbottom, we were victimised.
We're being called but Teletubbies.
Oh, come on. The TV producers on this show are fucking amazing or horrible, depending on your perspective. Talking about all the fat shaming they're getting and our cuts that are licking the old digits.
Fatties.
And the comment section, they ain't letting up. Those meatballs fused to the sofa are hilarious. What a pathological family of whales. Can you imagine the smell inside of that house? The fact those Teletubbies lied right to the camera and acted like the victims thinking it would be believable. Lol. But yeah, they think that they're victims of weight-based discrimination.
And how we need our own lives is our own. Absolutely gorgeous.
That's the most white person food you ever did see.
Not only are these people nasty to each other, but they're also nasty to other people.
Your children coming home from school and being pestered by the 2 girls.
No, never. We've never, like, picked on anyone. We've never done nothing.
Kept ourselves to ourselves.
Yeah.
The defense is a bit weak, I will say. No, just like our dog don't bark.
Well, it's made the dog worse.
We don't open our windows and throw bricks. That's just a load of lies.
It's just
nothing
such
like
a
what people
fucking
say,
dumb
yeah.
show. But I mean, I suppose if someone accused me of that, I don't think I'd have much of a better response than that. Would you even say to that shit?
It just doesn't happen in normal life.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a realistic Terry Tibbs from Face Jacket, doesn't he?
Do I look like the kind of guy that needs to go to a dating agency, find myself a bit of tile?
I heard a scream. The 2 Chawner girls were running up the road. And the
He's a liar. Can't believe it. My trust of the man has just been shattered. They were running up the road. Terry Tibbs? I don't fucking believe it.
Don't know if I was effing and swearing, but probably was. And I don't remember we burst through the door and I shouted at my dad.
I mean, they just couldn't have been running. That's not even like me being mean. They're out of breath and having to like cling to the brickwork just to walk up the old road.
It makes me feel sick looking at it because I had to go through this and still get evicted from the house.
Okay, yeah, no. Well, inarguably it happened. She has the evidence. Granted, we are getting, as we said, one side of the story here. One that's very highly disingenuous in terms of the actual ongoings, I would say. So take it with a pinch of salt.
gnomes had been taken out of people's gardens and placed into theirs.
Well, I think they done it because garden gnomes are on the plump side and we're on the plump side, so I think that's why they done it.
It's cunty behaviour, because it's not even like they've taken their own gnomes. Some poor fucker up the road has had their gnome stolen. They're the real victims.
The 12 accusations against the family included violence, harassment, damaging neighbours' property, throwing things out of windows, and noisy DIY at unreasonable times of day.
I just told him in court that all we did was just bang the orange on the wall.
No, not the dirty wall, not the dirty poopy wall. What is even that as an excuse in a court of law? That wall is on the outside. The neighbour is complaining of a wall on his border wall. So that story doesn't even make sense, unless of course she's cracking into the Terry chocolate orange in bed, which is a scenario that's highly likely I never thought of.
And that's the only way that I've ever known how to do it.
To say that it was opening and eating chocolate oranges, well, it beggars belief, doesn't it?
But there's a twist in this story that almost no one saw coming. The daughter, Emma, she got it in her head that she would be a good singer and she wanted to audition for X Factor.
Love can touch us one time and let's forgo. I can't do anymore.
Good.
Yeah, she can't sing. She's not. There's been worse people on X Factor. It's just very lackluster, you know. Also, Simon insults her dress, which was just unnecessary.
First of all, the dress is completely wrong.
Why?
But yeah, she went out and told her parents, and the mum wasn't happy.
None of them liked my dress.
It's not a fashion show though, isn't it? Like, what a weird thing to come out of a singing audition and be like, they didn't like my dress.
What?
I can't sing.
Well, you can't sing, you can't.
Oh my god. The Matrix Reloaded, big dog swagging in.
You are the reason why this girl is going to be disappointed. I have to blame you guys for encouraging her to believe that she's going to do well in something which she's not.
I wholeheartedly agree. And when you see shows like this with kids coming in that sing this awfully and you see this kind of group set up, you'd think, God, what is their home life like? And watching the Nightmare Neighbours from hell, you kind of think, oh, I was probably correct in my assertions.
She can't sing.
She's won trophies.
I don't know what she's expecting there. Is she expecting Simon Cowell to be like, what? She's won trophies? Bring her back in. I'm going to sign her up with Susan Boyle for a duo. I mean, it's ridiculous. And she even went back like years later, but again, they were terrible and didn't get through.
I have a horrible feeling I know what's coming.
When you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid.
The Neighbours weren't happy with the practice, basically, and this was recorded during that practice period.
I don't think that she ever grasped that she couldn't sing.
That's basically the episode. There's lots of back and forwards, lots of arguments, a bit of violence. They were evicted, and if that was all, I'd almost forgive you for saying that was being a bit harsh. But they went back to them in a few months when they'd moved into their new neighbourhood, and instantly all the neighbours hate them, and they think that it's just bad luck that they always have collective bad neighbourhoods. Go figure. If you piss off all your neighbours all the time, you are the common denominator.
Only weeks after moving in and another dog in tow, their new neighbours started complaining.
Poor fucking dog. Every dog deserves an owner, not every owner deserves a dog.
The Chawners landed up in court yet again. Philip and his two daughters challenged the fines in court, but were given convictions for threatening behaviour against their neighbour.
And I thought to myself, here we go again. Is there anywhere we can move and not have all this sort of chucked back in our faces again?
Wherever we go, there's always neighbours, nasty neighbours, picking on us.
Ah, there you go. It's just lies. Just lies that they got convicted for with evidence.
We will find a house eventually. A big house.
No, because you are the problem, not every single neighbour you've ever lived next to.
Branded the nightmares next door again, it's perhaps only going to be a matter of time before the Chawners will hit the road once more.
As I said, if it were one neighbourhood, you'd forgive it. Maybe they just so happen to go into a fat-phobic zone. But if it's a consistent cycle, there's no smoke without fire, this family suck. And based on just their need to be on TV, both on this show, repeatedly on the X Factor, I just think that they fucking love the attention, really. I don't think they're good people. I think they know their shit, both in this show and on X Factor, but I think they're just desperate for some crumb of media attention. I don't know. I don't get it. But let me know what your thoughts are. Basically, that's about it. See ya.
This is the type of place I wouldn't mind moving to. A nice 3-bedroom bungalow with a garden, garage and a driveway.
But who knows where they'll end up.